Police in Johnson City are already hard at work enforcing a new law that bans camping on city property. That ban went into effect July 1st, and because of that ban, some area shelters for the homeless are at near capacity. News Channel 11's Curtis McLeod is live in downtown Johnson City with more on how police are enforcing this ban and what area organizations are doing for the homeless.
Good evening, Sarah. We are here live in downtown Johnson City off of Buffalo Street, where just a few weeks ago we witnessed police officers speaking with some individuals who were camping here in the downtown area. Well, if you take a look here, you'll see there isn't anyone out here camping today. That's because that ban that the city leaders passed a few weeks ago has now gone into effect, not allowing anyone to camp on a city property.
This guitar and a few items in his backpack is most of all Johnny Peters owns. He's homeless, living on the streets of Johnson City.
What God gives us.
Peters says that things are particularly hard for the homeless community now after city leaders passed a no camping ordinance prohibiting camping on city property.
It's really hard on homeless people, and they're going to cut down this tent thing, you know, and it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a bad issue for people.
That camping ordinance went into effect July 1st, and according to Lieutenant Becky West with Johnson City Police, officers use their own discretions when issuing citations.
If they have stuff set up like sleeping bags, if they're asleep in that sleeping bag, if they're have a tent anywhere on city property which has established a temporary residence, that's something that we would enforce.
I understand why people don't want you on their property. I understand that. And clean your mess up, but it's just getting so out of hand that, you know, there's no shelters here, Chief. That's the bottom line.
Since the camping ban went into effect here in Johnson City, people here at the Salvation Army say they have noticed an increase in people looking for shelter.
We're just trying to do the best we can and, you know, keep people safe and out of the heat and provide for them.
TERESA Johnson with the Salvation Army says they provide shelter to men and women for 7 days. With that comes 3 meals a day and a place to do laundry. The Haven of Mercy shelter in downtown Johnson City has also seen an increase. At last check, there were just 2 open beds at that shelter. Meanwhile, Johnny Peters says he plans on staying off city property, holding on to hope that a new shelter for the homeless will someday be built in Johnson City.
And back here live, we have witnessed police officers walking the streets throughout Johnson City pretty much throughout the day. Now, I did reach out to the city and ask how many citations regarding this camping ban had been issued so far. We're still waiting to hear word back. We're live in downtown Johnson City this evening. I'm Curtis McLeod, News Channel 11 in your corner.
Curtis, thanks. And violating this ordinance would be considered a municipal offense, and that carries a $50 fine.